Okay. Hey guys! I know it's been a while since I've done any live stream type deals, but I wanted to hop on tonight and do like a thing. You know, I'm just kind of like doing my thing. We are entering a whole cozy season on my YouTube channel called Tis the Seasons. It's for the holidays and for the season of winter because it's cozy and it's super fun. So grab yourself a drink and join me. We can talk about whatever you feel like and whatever I feel like too. But I feel like I've been doing a lot of different things lately. I feel like I'm exploring a whole different universe. I just feel like it's time to kind of jump back on the channel and do some fun YouTube lives for the season and for also the holiday. Now, I know every single holiday we have traditions. Every single holiday we have traditions. I'm going to start making this one a tradition because I love the holidays. And it's super, super fun to have self-care nights, have something to do, something that's creative and let go of life, you know. I love being able to share my world a little bit with traditions and stuff. You know, I feel like I'm in a place in my life where it's like I'm exploring a lot of different things, a lot of different sides of me is coming out, and I feel like there's a whole different world out there that needs friends, and to kind of explore a different chapter, you know. I love being able to having fun, trying to find my fun, trying to find what excites me again. I love my YouTube channel. I know it's been a hot minute since I've been on. I know I've been sharing a lot of shorts, like some of my short videos, which is super, super fun. I love being creative in that sense. But I feel like I haven't done any videos in a while. So I feel like if I do some live streams, it'll get my channel up and running in the way I want it. Now, if you guys remember when I did the early morning show, the late night with Olivia, trying to think, there's some other ones. Unfiltered, when I did the Unfiltered series. I feel like this one's gonna be the Just the Seasons series. So it's like a way for us to kind of get excited about something again and really just figuring that out, you know? I feel like all of those chapters that I've been living on the live stream, I'm trying not to share too much publicly of what I've been really up to, honestly, because I want to make this more of a creative outlet for myself, to have some fun on here. I love being able to share what I can share on here, you know. Yes, I'm going to be on for a good either 30 minutes or an hour, depending. So, it's a way for me to share my world a little bit and get into it. Now, I'm gonna kind of share some things with you guys that's pretty cool that I'm kind of diving myself back into a little bit. So, we're gonna start with this book. Now, this one book I used to have a whole entire series. I don't know where it went. Okay, now I'm going to show you this book. This was one of the books that I had. Secrets of My Hollywood Life. It's one of my favorite books and one of my favorite authors, Jen Calonita. And she's written other books, like if you know the movies Princess Diaries 1 and 2, she's written those books. That whole series. She has some other books as well, but like this series is like one of my favorites. You know? I'm trying to bring this series back. And I love this series. Like, I've read this book once before. It's been a long time, and I'm trying to bring this back. So yeah, so it's like, this one's like one of my favorite books. Now, we're gonna go into the journaling situation. The next thing, I have multiple journals for different things. Okay, we all know I have a bullet journal. We all know we have a writing journal, or just like journal, which is this. And then I have my tiny book. I do have a tiny book for random things. I usually have it on me, but like sometimes if I don't, I have it on the side here at all times, and I like write random stuff in here. That's what this is. Like so, like from reading to writing, that's me. And then I also have like creative. I have other notebooks for different things. So like I also have this. This is a journal that I'm doing another version of. If you remember all the different ones that I like did with my age, I did with my years and stuff, chapters and eras. This one is gonna be the updated one. I'm not sure how I'm titling it yet, but for right now it's called Olivia's Journal. And then I have my songwriting notebook. Now this is fun because I like to like get lost in this, which is nice, and it's a way for me to like write out everything because I'm that type of girl. I love like being able to express myself somehow or another. So yeah. Now we're gonna dive into some music. Now, I've been a changed girly ever since the last time you've heard any of my stuff. So we're gonna go and dive into that whole thing. So let's go into Spotify. But also, I have brought back Apple Music, so I have everything that is on my laptop on here as well. And I'm pretty excited to have all my music all in one place. So I don't have to use an iPod separate from my stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna go into my Spotify, which is up here, and I'm gonna show you guys my playlist situation. Okay, so I'm gonna read them off to you. That's what I got. So that's what I have. So we have Adventures of a 35-Year-Old, which I described in my caption for it. It says, how I'm envisioning life now that I'm entering a different perspective and a very reflective time on my own. I'm learning to accept that I'm growing up in the music world. So it's a playlist that's like reflecting on that time of my life, on this chapter of my life. Then we have basketball season. We all know that I love basketball, okay? I go ham. I go to the gym and I work out and I do all that. Okay? And it's so much fun. I love it. So, with that being said, this is my, so for basketball season playlist, This is how I described it as my fitness routine, basketball pump up to get ready to play and work out at the gym. Because that's where I go during the winter season and I play while NBA season is going on. That's how I go about my basketball career. My basketball thing that I do. I have yet to go and I plan to go hopefully next week. We'll see. Then we have Birthday Girl in the House, which is my birthday playlist from September. But like, I like to have this in my Spotify because it's like super, super fun. And I love it. I don't know why it's mixed. Bizarre. Okay. So it's like super, super fun. I love it. So how I put it as best friends, drunk diaries, and party time one last time before I'm a married girl. So yeah, so this is like a way for me to have fun, break it down as a birthday chick, having the time of my life. Then we have childhood memories. So this is a playlist of like everything that like I once lived in my childhood. So like I have songs you could ever imagine on this one. How I put it is songs that bring back memories and reliving them now that I'm older. Fun for me to reflect. So that's how I put it for childhood memories. Then we have cozy time of year. Cozy time of year is like end of the year for me. It's a way for me to like feel inspired. So it's like fall, winter. It's like the cozy seasons, of course. So that's why I call it that. So, like I said, from fresh faces to inspirational creators that I am looking up to during autumn songs that have changed me. So it's autumn, winter. Yeah, it's all the cozy. And it's then. Then we have decades of my life. All the decades from 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. All in one. So this one is from all the decades I've lived at one point in my life, I'm inspired by now. This has changed my perspective at a young age, and now it's about transformation. Which is true, because I feel like I live for the decades, you know? Then we have end of the year. I'm still working on this playlist a little bit still, but it's still a good playlist. It's pretty cool. It's like end of the year with hot new tracks, trends, and inspiration. The love for a new scene in music. I'm excited about these days. So it's like bringing back pop music because I've been so into the whole nostalgic thing. So yeah, it's a great way to like bridge that gap, you know? Then we have facing these struggling times. I'm not going to read the description for this, but it's like a way for me to like drown myself out and just listen to that, which is nice. Then we have falling in love. Yes, I'm a sucker for love and I love love, so that's why I called it that. It says therapeutic time, young love, and falling in love with my boyfriend all over again. I love being in love. That's how I put that. So it's like all the love songs that like, get me excited about love, Then we have Forever That Country Girl. How I put it is cozy nights, being lazy, seasonal things, and having a relaxed time. So yeah, so it's like a way for me to like let loose and relax a bit, which is nice. And that's what that is. Then we have holiday/winter vibes, because you all know Christmas is my thing. I love Christmas. It's one of my favorite holidays. So we have, I put it as since Christmas time is very traditional in our families. This is our holiday gift from me and Mike. So like if you do find this playlist and you want to listen to it, go right ahead. because it's from the both of us, for you all to listen to. And then I have my I'm Getting Married playlist. It's just like a way for exciting love and really, really powerful vibes here. I love our special bond that we have together. Here's our love mixtape we share together. So it's like a way for me and Mike to like reconnect in this whole different chapter that's gonna be happening for us. And then we have In My Previous Life. So that's like all the 2000s and just basically all the 2000s era music. So we have this, I call it the start of adult music that got introduced to me at a young age, and I'm reliving now how that has changed me as a person. So yeah, so it's all the songs that has changed me as a person. It's just like what I was like growing up, but like it was more adult of me at that time because I introduced it to myself when the time was right. But like it was weird because I was young when it came out, so I was like really hesitant around that time. Around that time. And then we have Inspired by My Brother. So we have a whole playlist that's like not my normal, so it's pretty interesting. I put it as inspired by my new chapter of life and how I'm connected to a new way of music, thanks to a new perspective on life these days. So that's how I put it as. To bring back the genre of progressive rock, basically. Then we have Inspired by My Squad. We have all my favorite songs growing up that has coming back into my life. Now the inspiration from best friends and memories of childhood. So that's what this playlist is. It's like a way for me to like be like, wow, this is so cool and fun. I love this. So it's like all the songs that like I once lived, but at the same time they introduced it back to me, which is nice, and I love that. Then we have It's My Energy Drink. Like, you know how I used to have playlists called Energy Up or Energy Drink, things like that? Well, I call it It's My Energy Drink with the rock symbol. I put it as introducing to my new genre of music and to starting my day with confidence and new energy to keep me going on a daily. So, this is more of my rock genre, my hard rock, my my hard rock metal music. Now, I don't normally fall for this type of music, but I'm actually excited that I'm actually going ahead and listening to this type of stuff. It makes me feel like I'm getting it makes me feel like I'm getting energy back into the music that I love. You know, like getting into that whole nostalgic sense, which is nice. I love that. You know, so it's like, pow, that's my energy. Like having heavy, heavy metal, rock, all of that makes me feel good about myself. You know, and it gets me going every day. Then we have Let My Hair Loose. You know me, I like to like let go whenever I can or get a little excited about something. So it's like a confidence boost to help me feel better about myself and have the time of my life since I'm young and free spirited. It's a way for me to like have some fun, you know. And that's what this soundtrack is on. It's like my pop. It's like my pop, but like 2010s pop. You know, it's more like the 2010s pop. Then we have Living the West Coast Dream, because you know me, I love anything that will remind me of California, because I love California. It's like one of my favorite places, literally. So I will always be that type of girl, even if I live in New Jersey. So that's why how I'd put it here. Forever a West Coast girly at heart. Here's to the best memories. This is where I thrive for independence and letting my hair go. So like whenever I'm out there, it's like I'm a whole different person. You get to see the more relaxed and have some fun and just like running around and just having the time of my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then we have Queens Before Kings. Basically, it's a female empowered playlist. With that said, when female empowerment became my inspiration growing up and how it has changed me today. So, yeah, it's basically all my female energy. Then we have Reflecting on Life, coming off of counseling, because I did counseling at one point this year. Having a new perspective on life and where my heart is right now to guide me in the right direction. So it's like 2010s meets Disney to okay to country to pop to whatever I need. It's like a way, it's just like a way to speak, which is nice. Music has always been a thing for me, so it's like me finding my soundtrack, basically. Then we have Reliving My Teenage Dreams. So this one is pop music that has changed me, then has come back, and where I've escaped to now, my secret life. So like my 2010s era was like super like exciting and really just like an energy that like I've always like lived for basically, which is nice, and I love that type of energy. Keeps me going and gets me excited to kind of like be like to be a girl again, you know. Then we have the playlist rock, metal, country. So I put baddest girl on the block from headbangers, classic country vibes, and rock bands that have changed my life, making a comeback. So it's like a way to like I'm reintroducing it to myself because I used to listen to that type of stuff, but it's been a long time. So I I kind of made this playlist like a collabo for myself, which is nice. Then we have Splashin' Summer. It says bringing back my roots in teen pop, country, and songs that are special to me. I've grown up with. Yes, I I have this playlist, which is fun. I love. It's like a way to like get me excited about summer, and I just like love this playlist for summertime. It's like I can like let go, which is nice. And then we have This Girl Is Engaged. Love songs hits differently now, and it hits harder. So it's like all the love songs that I once loved, that I just love, you know? So it's like a way for me to like, ah, marinate in a moment that I love. Then we have Times Are Changing. So new confidence, personal growth, and where my life is headed. Now that things are changing right now. So it's like, it's an all pop, it's an all pop playlist that's just like really exciting and really like life changing, which is nice. I love songs that are just like that get me through any moment in time. Whatever it is, this is my go-to. Then we have Ultimate Squad Goals. We know how to hang, always a good time and best memories, shall we? So it's like it's like a squad playlist that I have with my friends, which is nice, and it's all rock oriented, which is super exciting. I love this kind of music. It's like basically rock, metal, and it's mostly those two. And it's like really, really exciting to like have that kind of soundtrack into my life, and it feels good to have that energy back in my life. Then we have You're My Rage Room. Not that I'm a rager, I just have it so that way like I can let go and feel good about myself. It's literally it's another metal playlist, heavy metal playlist, heavy metal rock, yeah, soundtrack. Then we got, yeah, and that's all that for you. I would play music, but I don't want to be copyrighted for my first video back, so that's why I'm not playing just yet. Now, we're gonna go into the next thing. The next book that is pretty exciting for a whole new chapter of my life. I'm gonna show you guys, and that's this book, The Beginner's Photography Guide. Yes, I'm entering into a whole new world of life and career. I am now turning into the photographer in me. So I got this book so I could be re-inspired with the photography world a bit. So this is like things for me to know, how to do things again, and like kind of like teach myself a little bit, which is nice. It'll like help me like explain some things for me. Even though I took the classes when I was in college, that was really, really cool and prominent because I was able to have that experience. Now it's more like, okay, this is what's happening. I want to like start reintroducing it now since I've always had a love for that type of stuff, especially like in video making. I feel like that'll also help kind of like up the steam a little bit. Now, what have I been watching during this time? Not much, honestly, but I've been rewatching America's Next Top Model whenever I can, Chopped, and then I also watch House Hunters International, which is nice. It's like I used to watch that show growing up, and it's so fun. So yeah, so those are the shows that I've been watching, and then of course the Kardashians, the latest show. I just watched the first one. Been watching a lot of YouTube as well. Been diving into the whole music video thing because you all know I love music videos and karaoke and all of that. You know, so it's like pretty exciting to have that kind of entertainment. Now I'm gonna give you some suggestions if for the holidays. Now we're gonna go into Netflix here, and I'm gonna like kind of like name off because I want to do like the Netflix holiday season because it's a lot of fun. So I want to see or rewatch. So like the Christmas Chronicles, if that's a holiday movie that's pretty cool. It's about Kurt Russell was born to play Santa Claus, LA Times, in this holiday film about two siblings racing to save Christmas after crashing St. Nick's sleigh. So, yeah, that's one movie I recommend. That's also on my list. Christmas Inheritance is on here. That's a it's a movie, of course, and this heartwarming romance in a heiress learns the true meaning of Christmas in her father's small hometown. I feel like that's just like therapeutic for me, so that's why I'm gonna be watching that. Every year, there's one that I watch, and it's really, really, really cool. It's a TV show, more or less. It's the Holiday Home Makeover with Mr. He has really, really awesome episodes. There's only 4, unfortunately. I wish there was more, but I feel like it's super, super fun to like watch this because it gets me in the spirit for Christmas, which is nice. Hopefully you like that type of stuff. So this is stuff on Netflix if you have Netflix. Um, then there's another one I watched a couple episodes of, not all of them, but that's the Sugar Rush Christmas. It's another TV show. It's a Christmas themed competitive baking challenge show for people who are into that type of stuff. And then there's Castle for Christmas. I have not seen it yet, but I'm gonna say this is what it's about. She's been living through the characters in her books. He's been living behind the walls of his Scottish castle. Do you believe in happy endings? I. So it's kind of like a royal film for Christmas, which is sounds something that I would watch. Then there's a Christmas Prince, another another royalty movie for the Christmas spirit to watch. I'm also gonna find so those are some recommendations off of my list that's holiday based. Now, there's a ton more stuff on here. Like I want to rewatch Girl Boss, which is a TV show that's on Netflix. It's really, really inspiring. Like with the whole fashion world and stuff. It's like one of my favorites. And it's really inspired me with my fashion career at the time. And I was like, oh wow, this is really, really cool. I want to watch this. So yeah, so that's what, so that's watch, why I want to rewatch it. But it's so fun and I love it. I would totally recommend it for people who have not seen it. I would watch it if I were you. Because I'm going to tell you what it's about. Like it says the first one is called Sophia. Things are looking dire when a 20-something-year-old Sophia loses her job and gets an eviction notice until a thrift store find gives her an idea. Basically, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but it's really, really interesting. So I would watch it if I were you. And then if you're into the whole concert thing, they have a lot of concert videos on Netflix. So yeah. Another good one is Cooking with Paris. I love like all the different episodes. I've seen some of it, but I want to watch the rest of it. It's like a cooking show by this one celebrity, and I love what she does. It's like a super fun show to watch if you're into that type of stuff. Next, we're gonna go to Hulu. I'm gonna recommend some stuff there as well. We're gonna go to we're gonna go to it's also a TV thing, which is nice. They have all the Twilight movies. If you're into that type of stuff, yay, because I love that whole saga. It's so much fun. I would watch it if I were you. If you haven't yet, it's like a teen thing, but like it's still like something that any girl would like want to watch, to be relatable in that department. Yeah, we're gonna go to the TV section because I feel like movies can be like on any platform. So, like I said, I'm rewatching America's Next Top Model. I'm continuing to watch the show that the Kardashians have relaunched in a whole different way. Those are the two that I like. Then there's a show that I sometimes watch, not all the time, because it's a little bit adrenaline rush for me, and that's The Challenge. If nobody's seen it, OMG, it's worth watching. They have different ones, which is really, really cool. I do want to watch Special Forces if you're into that type of stuff. I love anything adrenaline rush related, which is nice. Um, then there's, let's see. Usually during the holidays, it all depends what's good. If you're into the whole nostalgia thing, like a lot of people are these days, they rebooted That's So Raven on here. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is on here. I used to watch those. And then I don't know what happened. Reba is another one that I used to watch. And yeah, so those are some like fun recommendations to check out. Now, what else have I been up to? I feel like it's been a minute since I've been on here. I do love sharing some other stuff on with you guys. I feel like I've been obsessed with some apps like Pinterest, Lemonade, TikTok. If you're not following my TikTok, I'm starting to reboot some of my other older stuff that I haven't posted in a while, like I did tonight. I'll most likely do that again, like in the morning probably, or something. I'm trying to like get everything back onto one platform, so I don't have to have multiple sources of my shorts everywhere. So I'm trying to get it all on my TikTok app, so I don't, because my plan is to keep TikTok and have everything all in one place. And I love being able to express myself on there. It's been a life changer for me. So yeah. Maybe I just need a therapy session. And just talk out everything. That's maybe tough. Okay, sorry. I'm just like thinking. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I know sometimes I don't know what I'm doing with my channel these days, so it's like I figured if I just come back with these fun live streams, it's a way for me to like reconnect with all of you. You know, I love being able to share with you guys what I've been up to and stuff. And plus, like, it's like perfect for the seasons, cozy time of year type deal. Let's go through look at that. Okay, let's see here. Let's go onto Facebook for a minute. Oh. We're gonna go to my feeds here, and I'm gonna read some stuff to you guys. I think. I'm not entirely sure what I'm trying to do right now. But, like, I feel like in a world today, I feel like I'm still trying to find my place in life and what I really want, how I see myself, embracing this whole new chapter, embracing the look on life that I don't normally, like, talk about or do. You know? So yeah, I feel like I'm rediscovering the love for different things. You know, I want to find what am I excited about? How am I spending my time? What are the things that excite me? You know, this morning I went on a walk and had some breakfast, and I had this ruminating idea of starting back up on the things that I love most. Honestly, I feel like there's a side of me that wants to figure out what's next for me. How, when it comes to my hobbies, the things that I love, things that I once did, the things that matter to me. I miss a lot of things. I miss a lot of things. I feel like I'm relearning how to figure, relearning how to do some stuff right now. I'm in a whole new chapter of my life right now where it's like, okay, this is what's happening. I want to share my world, share what I am creatively into these days, or the things that excite me. You know, with the holidays coming up, you know. I want to be able to talk about the love for the people that I have and how thankful I am and how big my heart is because I care about everybody and it's hard to realize, yeah, I'm a girl that wants to rediscover the love for things again. Rediscover the things that once excited me. I love sharing on YouTube, but I feel like there's phases in my life where I am good about posting. Then there's a phase where I'm like, I don't know. What am I doing on YouTube? You know? But then I'm like, wait a minute. If I'm being creative on here, I need to do it right. You know? So, like, diving back into the creative world is something that I really need to spend time on. And it's scary, like, to know, like, I wish I could do these type of things with my friends, you know? But I do plan on having guests on here, and they can kind of like, we could do like get to know me's. We could do like share stories about holidays, what excites us about different things, how to recreate the journey that I love most, you know? I just want to feel like I'm finding my voice again, you know? I know a lot of you guys miss me on here. And then I'm forging a whole new career in photography, which is nice. So it's like that's a really cool journey to take. So it's like I want to like share some of my stuff that I've been doing on here to the people that I love being able to like support whenever I can and do really cool content whenever I can. So that's an update on YouTube for you. Um, so something that I do love about something I do love about I don't know. I do love having to share the things that I love. Like I'm gonna show you something that's on my Pinterest. Like we're gonna go into this board. If you see some of these, I'm gonna show you guys. What's up? The journaling stuff. Yeah. Like some of the things that like inspired me in Pinterest is pretty cool. Pinterest is one of my favorite apps, and I get my inspiration for different things on it. And I love being able to like get ideas for different things. I feel like that's some of the things right there for you. I do love having to create different things, write different things. I've been diving back into my creative writing ways. I started a new notebook for that. So that's pretty cool. I love being able to do some more writing and just being creative, trying to find creative outlets for myself and writing the things that excite me. Yeah, you know, like I also created this back, which is pretty cool. It has my name and it has stickers of animals because y'all know I love animals. So that's pretty cool. I love this little thing that I made here. Um, there's things I haven't updated you guys on. I feel like I want to share secrets of creativity, secrets for music. Like when it comes to my music, personality, like I've always been the girly girl when I'm also a tomboy. So like I am I have the best of both worlds. And I love being able to like share different things, which is pretty cool. I love being able to be myself and learn the ways of like creating different things and finding my platform, finding what excites me, you know? Like I have cozy baskets. Like I have a cozy basket in my room. Then I also had started doing the boo bucket, but I'm calling it my fall bucket because it's like it has all my fall stuff in there and I can get cozy, color, write, in a blanket, drink my apple cider, things like that. It's like relaxing vibes. I can put on the TV, fireplace, stuff that YouTube has. I've been loving a lot of YouTube lately, especially like music videos and karaoke. Like, I'm trying to like get inspired again in music because I feel like whenever I tune into my music waves a little bit more, it gets me excited about the things that I love. In that sense, like all the things that inspire me as a person. Who am I? What is this? You know. So I'm kind of going through a rediscovery period in my life, and I am starting to feel it. And it's interesting. Like I've never been this person before. You know, like I'm learning how to be as a person. You know, how to navigate different things that I wish I could navigate better, you know. Now, let's go back to the whole holiday thing. So, what are your traditions? What are mine? And what are mine? So, like, every year I try to have a self care day. Yeah, a self care day before the holidays. And it's a way for me to, like, get myself together, you know. And it's a way for me to, like, feel refreshed and I feel like I am focusing on the things that I love most. You know, I love being able to kind of like learn of that, you know. So like whenever I'm doing like a self-care day, it helps. So yeah, so it really inspires me to kind of get excited about things again, you know. So it's like a way for me to like relax, take some time for myself, and then, so yeah, that's one of my traditions, is a good self-care day before the holidays. Another tradition of mine is baking fun goodies and making DIY gifts. Those are a couple things that I love doing around the holidays whenever I can. I love doing that type of stuff, which is nice. And I love doing things with friends too. So it's like whenever there's a holiday, I make sure I celebrate it, you know. I'm hoping I can still do the things that I want to spend my time doing. You know, I'm pretty excited to share that now. When it comes to holiday wish lists and making a little guidebook of this towards the end here, like navigating holidays when you're just like trying to find the love for things again. You know, I love being able to like write and share different things that I don't normally share. You know, like navigating it is always interesting. So like I try to like do things that like inspire me or get me excited about the holidays. Like making wish lists, making lists of things that I need to do. You know, I'm trying to get myself back into that, but it's been hard. But I'm trying to kind of like, so I could be a little bit organized when I holiday shop or when I go find decorations and stuff. I want to like try to like use what I have already, but like I feel like sometimes I want to make it different each year. So like I want to like go and get excited about fun holiday things. For during winter, I know one of my things is cozy things. So like I have this one overthrow, which is really comfy. It's with snowmen on it. I see it from over here. It's like a little thing that I can put on over my cute pajamas and I can be comfy, you know? Or my clothes. Put on over my cute pajamas and I can be comfy, you know? Or my clothes. So I can just be cozy. Cause I don't like being cold, but at the same time, cozy time of year is the best time of year. That's how I put it. So now, as we slowly approach closing time on here, I want to say how much I love being able to share my love for the holidays and love for the seasons. You know, Thanksgiving is coming, so it's like perfect time for like spreading thankfulness in that way. So it's like we're gonna do a whole thing for Thanksgiving, and then we're gonna do a whole thing for Christmas, and yeah. So it's like carrying on the traditions of holidays and New Year's, of course. So love you all. Happy to be back on here. Missed you guys, and I'm looking forward what's next in this world. Love you guys.